So we have a few minutes. Is there any comments or questions anybody would like to make? Is that
Yeah.
Chandrasekhar? He's my friend from many, many years ago.
Srinandananda is so kind. He gives cases and cases of books to our prison ministry. And I have 500 scoundrels that I just love to associate with, who are all inmates in the American jails, who just love this guy. Never met him. But they just love your books. They're profoundly affected by them. And you've been giving books for years, and I'm deeply appreciative. And to hear that one of your specific missions is to defeat impersonalism, I mean, how many people are doing that? But you should all feel that you're also capable. Our generation of devotees are passing away. Ramakeli passed away the other day. And but you should feel Ustadi Bocha. Ramakeli. Yeah, New Talmud. Ustadi Bocha, you were once blind, but now you become the coach. So as we're leaving the scene, you should also aspire to write. Prabhupada came to defeat impersonalism, and that's what his disciples do. Deeply appreciative to Sri Nandananda for all the work that he's doing. These books are powerful that he produces, so please, I'm going to ask you to tell one story from that book, but I'm going to say one thing. I was in New Vrindavana looking at the deities, and Radharani looked upset, and the Radha Krishna Pujari was just passing by me, and I go, Prabhu, and she goes, yeah, I know, she's upset, something's going on. One time Prabhupada came to a mandir and he was there just having darshan, turned to the pujari who was next to him, and he said, what is the mood of the deity? Pujari said, I don't know. It was way back in the 70s. You know, Prabhupada said, what, you don't know? You're the pujari. You should know the mood of the deities. So every one of us should have.
Yeah, exactly.
How things are going.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I'm glad I can be of assistance to as many people as possible through my writing and stuff. I started writing because I didn't think I was a very good speaker. I'm not a very good speaker. I'm a better writer. I just remain in the background. And quite honestly, I like being a background man. I don't like being up front. I don't like being the center of attention. So I thought, writing would be the good way to try to reach as many people as possible without actually going from person to person. Because I can't remember anything anyway. I'll be honest, I write books because I can't remember anything. So that way I can repeat things through the writing of the book without having to repeat things verbally. But so it's been my preaching mission to work like that. And I've got a few pamphlets, you might say. I've got a huge website. Anybody's got a note and paper, they can write this down. But it's www.stephen, that's STEPHEN, -Knapp, KNAPP.com. It's a huge website. And, or if you want, you can take one of these. You might have to share it with others because I don't have too many. And inside is a list of some of the books. So anyway, I think we can end there. And for those people that are more interested in the type of books I write or the articles I have, there's a lot of people that go on my website or instruct others to go on my website to simply find out, different levels of spiritual knowledge in that regard. So you can use that website for such purposes or to let other people go on it. I'm always expanding it. I'm always writing new books. I just ran into Lakshmi Podar, the photographer, this morning, and he was also saying that he got a real deep question from somebody, and he instructed them and gave them the link to my website, and the guy comes back and says, I just found the auspicious key to everything I needed. There was a special Hindi word for that. I forget what it was, but anyway, that's how he interpreted it. So he says that he also uses my website for, so many different, to let so many different people go on there and find out so much different types of knowledge and information. I figure if there's one thing I can do before I die, that is try to keep the nectar flowing as much as possible. That's all I'm living for. So hopefully, if everybody can do the same, because that's basically, I realized that just recently. that the whole reason why Krishna consciousness expands so much or grows so easily is because everybody can participate in letting the nectar of Krishna consciousness flow as easily and as smoothly as possible. Otherwise it becomes clogged up, clogged up, where like water, if it's not flowing, it begins to stagnate. So this is transcendental, of course, but the point of it is, the more the nectar of Krishna consciousness flows in so many different directions, by everything each one of us can do, the more enlivening everybody becomes, the more people become interested, focused on Krishna consciousness, and the more they want to engage in it. And the more we will change this fear-based religion, which dominates much of the world, into a religion based on love and reciprocation, which is the essence of Bhakti Yoga. So thank you very much. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.